Let's have a look at the Monday morning papers, and no surprise, they are dominated by some brilliant pictures of England Lionesses following that Euros win. This is the Mirror reporting that the team are champions again after winning on penalties last night.
Guardian calls them Queens of Europe, filling the front page with an image of the team raising that trophy in celebration. What a great shot. So many good pictures.
They really are. Look at this one. Front page of The Sun, an action shot of goalkeeper Hannah Hampton. What a star she was. The paper dubbed that moment the Han of God.
Elsewhere, The Times is reporting that Sir Keir Starmer will urge President Trump to increase pressure on Israel over aid to Gaza during their meeting later today.
And President Trump also makes it onto the front page of The Telegraph this morning, the paper reporting on him calling wind power a con job, while complaining about turbines blighting the landscape at his Turnberry golf course in Scotland.
The number of people falling victim to fake job scams has doubled over the last year, with those looking for employment very often being targeted on social media.
Yeah, Ben is looking at this for us this morning and is here with us in the studio right now. Hiya, Ben. So what kind of scams are we talking about?
Well, what we're seeing is fraudsters increasingly targeting job seekers by pretending to be employers or recruitment agents, often on social media or messaging apps, and hiring people for jobs that don't actually exist. Let me explain what we've discovered. Good morning. Yes, these fake job offers, they usually promise a high salary for not a lot of work and involve online tasks such as liking posts on social media. Once a job seeker's been recruited, the fraudsters then trick them into handing over personal information or transferring cash to pay for supposed training or rewards. Now, Action Fraud, which is the UK's National Reporting Centre for Fraud and Cybercrime, says it received almost 5,000 reports of fake job scams in the last year. That is double the number of reports it received the year before. And job seekers who fall victim to this type of fraud lose, on average, £4,500 each. That's according to Jobs Aware, which helps workers and businesses avoid being scammed. We've been speaking to Aisha, which is not her real name. She lost around £8,000 after she was targeted by fraudsters who said they'd seen her CV online. She was paid for doing online work with the company, but she was also asked to make a series of payments to them and told she could only access it after she'd completed a number of tasks.
Today at 1, they're coming home. The Lionesses make history at the Euros. Celebrations and a hero's welcome after a second successive win.
Yes, the Lionesses have left their team hotel here in Zurich as back-to-back champions after the greatest night in English football history.
Well, England fans faced another nail-biter. But it was worth it.
Call the cops because I'm off my chops. Let's have it, England. Well done, girls. Magic, magic, magic.
And less than 20 hours after that historic win, the team are now flying back from Zurich to here in Southend, where they've got a very busy 48 hours.
Also on the programme, the Prime Minister meets President Trump at his golf course in Turnberry with Gaza and trade tariffs dominating the agenda. The day that changed us forever, the first 3 police officers at the Southport attack describe confronting the killer as the town prepares to mark a year since the tragedy.
It'd be quite hard to paint him as more of a coward than he already is, but I think that says a lot for me. It was all very well, him attacking innocent, defenceless children, but when he was confronted by men who weren't scared of him, he didn't want to know.
Deliveroo for dogs. The thousands of pets imported each year without proper checks or health checks or behaviour checks. Charities say licensing needs to change.
Football comes home. The Lionesses are back on English soil. They've just arrived in Downing Street, bringing with them the European Championship trophy